Well, hello, my name is Jim Royal. I'm a huge Beatles and Elvis Presley fan and basically classic rock in general. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you could do a thumbs up, that's always most appreciated. Go ahead and smash that bell. That'll give you alerts about future videos. And feel free to leave comments. I always enjoy reading them and I do my best to try to respond in a timely manner. Well, this was a really good day for Beatle fans, specifically Paul McCartney. We got to hear his new song, and that new song, this is my first impression of it. The song is called The Days We Left Behind, and it's off the new album that'll be released in May called The Boys of Dungeon Lane, which this album supposed to deal with Paul's childhood. I don't know if all of it will, but the concept of it is anyway. So I listened to this song. I listened to it on my television literally just one time. It's a little over, it's about 3 minutes and 42 seconds if I'm not mistaken. So the song, I thought the lyrics were amazing. Okay, really well thought out, crafted very nicely. The production for The Days We Left Behind, very minimalistic. Very sparse. In fact, I thought it interesting. You listen to it, and then it says piano riff. It's written, and it did that a few times in between the verses. It sounds like a man advanced in age looking back at his past at a time that is long gone, that he'll never see again. And I just thought it was kind of sad for me. If this is just a one-off song and this is the reflection for this album, like this, great. Okay, and I think the concept is good too for the album. But I just found the song kind of sad. And he's singing in a falsetto voice. I believe probably because it's easier for him to sing. And it just, I thought, it's been 5.5 years since we had McCartney 3. We really haven't had anything. It sounds a little like the voice sounding from Kiss of Venus from McCartney 3. I liked it. Okay. I didn't love it. But it was only the first time. I know that, there's Paul McCartney songs, or albums, you get them home, and they have to grow on you. But I wanted to do a first time kind of reaction. It was acoustic sounding, yes, very sparse. You have other singles from Paul in the past. Like you had Ebony and Ivory from Tug of War. You had Coming Up from McCartney 2. You had No More Lonely Nights from Give My Regards to Broad Street. You had My Brave Face from Flowers in the Dirt. And now you've got this. It's not upbeat at all. It's very reflective. It is sad, like I said, because it's someone like looking at their past, looking at a past that is long gone and they'll never get it back. There are some nice pictures in the video. I think the first pictures are Paul and his brother Michael. I believe his mother's in the picture. And then there's some picture, of John and Paul, screwing around together. I just wanted to make this video just to, say that I'm happy Paul is continuing to release new music. But I hope that the other songs on the album are a little maybe more upbeat. I hope that they don't sound just like this. I've got to tell him, though, a lot of times Paul McCartney, his lyrics, people find fault with them. These are just well crafted, they're thought out, they're very intelligent. It said a lot to me. And, not hearing it on the radio, I actually listened to it on my television. I put it on YouTube and heard it for the first time and thought it was good. And that's about what I could say about it. It's definitely something that kind of lingers on your mind, but it left me with sadness. So anyway, I'm looking forward to the new album anyway. I'm just hoping this is just a one-off single that sounds like this, and the rest of the album is a little more upbeat and cheery. But I got to give Paul credit for, you know, writing this and doing this at this stage in his life, and I find no fault with that. So thank you very much for watching my video, and you take care. Okay? All right, bye.